In 2023, Spokane, Washington experienced the worst fire in its history. Firefighters from all around were called to battle the raging inferno. For days, flames leapt high, smoke bellowed into the sky, and homes and businesses were destroyed. Firefighters worked tirelessly to put out the flames, but they had to be careful not to put themselves in too much danger. The fire was so severe that entire forests were scorched. Rivers dried up and birds had nowhere to go. The after-effects of the fires were devastating. Hundreds of homes and businesses were destroyed and many people were left homeless. Property damage was estimated at hundreds of millions of dollars. Additionally, several animals were injured or killed due to the fire. Rescue efforts were conducted for those in need of shelter and food. Government agencies and private organizations stepped in to provide relief. People of all ages, backgrounds, and locations got together to help the affected community. Money, food, and clothing were donated. The Spokane Fire Department moved swiftly to contain the fire as quickly as possible. Staff worked around the clock to extinguish the flames and save as many lives as possible. Numerous organizations from the private sector offered assistance. Private jet companies flew in crews of firefighters from other areas to help. Fire suppression planes were deployed from locations all over the county to drop water and fire retardant on the inferno. The National Guard also provided assistance in the form of fire management, rescue personnel, and food. After a few weeks, the fires were finally starting to be put out. The smell of smoke still lingered in the air, but the flames were gone. The Spokane Fire Department, along with all of its assisting organizations, had worked together to help the community and save lives. People from all over the region came to help, bringing with them aid and relief that was desperately needed. In the end, the Spokane Fire Department was successful in putting out the fire, but it left behind destruction and loss. The damage from the fire was severe. Hundreds of homes and businesses were destroyed, leaving many homeless and without resources. Financial support and other assistance were provided to those affected by the fire. Money was given to rebuild homes and small businesses. Financial and emotional aid were also given to individuals who needed it. Local organizations ran fundraisers and campaigns to raise money for those affected by the fires. Local governments also supported the affected communities, providing resources to help those in need. Various non-profit organizations also provided infrastructure and health support to those affected. Scientists and researchers studied the fire to try to understand why it had been so powerful and so destructive. It was determined that the fire had been the result of a combination of dry weather, strong winds, and high temperatures. The fire was devastating, but the city of Spokane and the rest of the surrounding area showed their resilience by coming together to provide assistance. People came together to rebuild homes, businesses, and infrastructure. Local organizations held fundraising events to help those affected.